So what's your take on these reptilians? What are these guys doing?
These bloodthirsty lizard people. You mean the royal
surprised.
family, the queen, and
shit. Okay, so this is the conspiracy you're going with. And I'm surprised they actually put them in the files because the reptilians, the lizards, this is David Icke kind of stuff. Talk about this shit since the 90s, right?
The fact that like they bring them up and it's like in the zeitgeist like makes me like strongly believe that they are probably real as well. I mean, look how many people said the royal family were lizards and stuff.
Well, see, that's the confusing part. Is in conspiracy circles, it goes into David Icke was talking about how he was interviewing people, and they were saying that certain powerful people aren't human.
Rosanna, can we start at the beginning and can you tell us the story of what's happened in your life from the very start?
Okay, what I can tell you is that before I started looking into my life, back in 1989, I was starting to have flashes of things, and my life was not what it seemed to be, which is why I started looking into it. The Aryans, and the purity of the blood, and what it's all about is that the blood and the menstrual blood contains something that is important for the propagation of this race that is controlling things on this planet. They're called the Illuminati, and the Illuminati are actually run by these 13 bloodlines, which are all of the royal families in Europe and in England, and they need the blood because they are in fact not human. They take human shape. They are reptilians, and they need the blood. The blood helps them maintain their reptilian shape.
They are reptilian human hybrids, or they're half man, half something else. And demon or reptilian is what people were saying they saw when they would look at the royal family, the Bush family, the elites, certain elite families. They're not entirely human. And some people say they would shift into a reptilian-like thing. We sit and laugh at that. Is that even true? But it is interesting people were saying that, and now these coming out, the UFO files said, yes, reptilians are an alien race. People were saying that our world, to a certain degree, is ran by these reptilians, which goes into what we talk about, loosh harvesting, right?
Yeah. Yeah, these reptilians need their sustenance, which people say it's loosh, which low vibrational energy harvesting.
Yeah.
And that's why, this world is people suffer so much and deal with so much bad shit. That's why there's so much war and everything.
Yeah.
It's because these elites need it. That's literally they have to have it. And also makes a connection to Pizzagate and Adrenochrome.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people, thought that whole story was bullshit and lies and crazy, but it kind of, makes you think it sounds a little bit
crazy.
That, and it sounds like they're onto something when going over it. Like, you see these celebrities or these elites, they look like super good for their age and whatnot.
Right. Yeah, they're like in their 50s, but they look like they're in their 20s. Like, how did that make sense?
Right, and then when COVID happened, lockdowns, and couldn't get their supply of, this stuff, some of them started looking really bad, really, like they've aged really quick. They look not good. And then, you have people who aren't crazy, what's the guy from Smashing Pumpkins?
Billy Corgan.
Yeah, Billy Corgan. He even talked about how he was having a sexual relation with a woman, and she ended up like shape shifting.
Let's just say I was with somebody once, and I saw a transformation that I can't explain.
The person transformed into something other than human.
Yes, I saw it.
You were talking to someone. They said to you, "Look, something's going to happen here. I'm going to morph into something else."
Imagine you're doing something and suddenly you turn around and there's somebody else standing there.
You're still standing by it?
Absolutely. I know it happened. In fact, it happened twice. And on top of that, what's amazing is we live in a world where, look, I've been in public life on some level for 30 years.
Yep.
People treat it as if I'm crazy.
We're not
I
crazy.
saw what I saw.
Right, you saw it.
It's
It's your reality.
shedded
That's what I'm saying.
season.
So it's like, to question somebody's reality is a strange thing.
And so many people have this, similar story. Like, they're sitting there with this powerful person, and I don't know if the veil breaks or what, and they end up getting a glimpse of their true self.
Right.
And it's these reptilian demon things.
Right. Let the guard down. A lot of celebrities like Billy Corgan have said that they've witnessed these kind of strange things. But this goes into going back to these reptilians in the UFO files. What you're saying is the reptilians, they sort of they're more of a negative influence in our world. They feed off human emotion, negative emotions, wars, low vibration, conflict, fights, anything negative. They kind of feed off that, right?
Yeah, that's what, in the conspiracy circles, that's what the lore is. And yeah, they're a negative extraterrestrial species that feeds on low vibration energy and humans. They say they eat humans, but they won't eat them.
That's interesting because this goes to the Epstein files, right? When they were doing something like that. Like cannibalism. So you're saying the cannibalism is actually a reptilian trait.
Yeah.
Which goes into what David Icke and these other people were saying, that the elites eat human flesh and are pedophiles.
Yeah.
So that means the elites, I'm just trying to figure this whole thing out here. I don't know. I'm not really a conspiracy theorist. So you're saying the elites are lizards?
I mean, that's what some people believe. I think the royal family they're all lizards.
They would be the guardians or controllers of various aspects of our world, but in a negative way.
What about prison wardens?
Yeah, right. Yeah, pretty much. Now, what about these positive ETs? It's either Nordics. I don't know if we should immediately say they're positive. We don't know who they are, what they want. I mean, from what a lot of researchers say, these aliens, whether positive or negative, they want to protect the Earth, but they do very little when it comes to human misery and suffering. Whether you're positive or negative, I don't know. I mean, the negative obviously they like, but the positive, do they help? I mean, they say they help. They're here to help, but yet nothing changes.
I don't know if any of them are.
Yeah, if any of them are positive, right?
Yeah, I don't believe any of them are positive because they're just letting us sit here and suffer. They're not helping us.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And I don't know if that's because of their trying to, their own survival.
Yeah, they got their own problems.
Or if secretly they don't just... I mean, you gotta think, if you're a whole nother, race and species and all this, why would you give a fuck about these primitive apes,
on this Earth. If you're an advanced flying species, yeah. I don't know. I mean, you don't know what's going on in these aliens' heads if they're a thing at all. Now, but besides the Nordics, they're also huge in UFO lore. A lot of people know about them. If people have contact with them, a lot of people do say they're positive. Some people will say that they, some are not positive nor negative. They're just doing their own thing. I mean, I guess just like on Earth, every alien race, I would assume, is like the same. There's some more positive, some more negative. Even the reptilians, I'm sure not all of them eat people or are about war. Just like the gray aliens are another one. So, I mean, the Nordics, yeah, I don't know what it looks like. Yeah, is there any positive aliens out there? I don't know. What are they doing? Yeah. What do they do? Do they actually go out and help, like the Galactic Federation from Star Trek? Do they actually go out and stop problems, or do they just leave things alone?
I mean, that's what some people say the Galactic Federation is doing with us.
Yeah. If that's the thing. That's also mentioned, I think, in the files too, right? The Galactic Federation is supposed to be some collection of alien races, some shit.
Yeah, they want us to succeed, but they don't want to interfere.
Right. Which also doesn't make sense, because if that's the case and we're being manipulated by negative energies or reptilians that are not abiding by the same laws, wouldn't you have to come in to stop it? Or maybe they are. We don't know it. I don't know. See, the galactic politics, it gets crazy. And this is what all these files coming out that's making people confused. Clearly, we know a lot of people don't believe it. Most people don't care. They think it's a distraction, which I'm pretty sure we agree kind of is a distraction. But us being UFO buffs and alien researchers, there is some truth to this, seems to be. What is your take on the mantid aliens? Insectoid aliens?
So, in the UFO circle, they are the most advanced, the smartest out of all these ETs.
Interesting.
Yeah, but I believe they're not benevolent. I mean, they're not positive. They got their own agenda. We're just like lab mice to them.
Okay.
People who have abduction stories say that when they've had these like weird medical, experiments done, it's
procedures,
done by these mantis type beings.
Yeah. They the stories in the UFO lore, they're very, very technically advanced, very, very sophisticated in their technology.
Yeah, they speak telepathically.
Yeah, mind-to-mind communication. And the Nordics do too. That's like the universe, that's like the galactic multiverse language is telekinesis, or mind-to-mind communication.
Yeah, apparently all of these ETs can do it.
Right.
Even humans can, allegedly. We just forgot how to.
Yeah. Now the reptilians, I heard when they telekinesis psychically speak to you, I heard stories where it's like drilling a screwdriver in your head.
Yeah, they can.
Even
also.
Yeah, even in communication with the reptilians, they dominate.
Yeah, they can instill like fear and stuff in your mind.
Fear, right?
While you're trying to talk to them.
Right. Yeah.
And basically, they can tell what you're thinking and your emotions.
Yeah.
So, like, even if you're trying to, play it cool, they're gonna know if you're full of shit or not.
Okay. So that means they would then reinforce, or I guess UFO files that they're being released are reinforcing the old conspiracy that the reptilians secretly run the world, banking, politicians, along with the gray aliens.